Good evening and welcome to Game 5 here at the Danny Cleary Harbour Grace Community Centre. Game 5 at a major midget hockey championship between your hometown Tripen Osprey in your white and the visiting Pinnacle Growlers. David Sims production, Don Coombs back, pleased to be back. And folks, we got a capacity crowd here today, in which probably for a lot of these kids will be the last game on the home ice this year. What a series we're after having. Growlers win the first game. Osprey come back in the second. Growlers win the third in overtime. Osprey come back to win the fourth in overtime. Now, folks, the very important fifth game right here. The next two will be played at the rink of the Growlers. So, Don Coombs, Dave Sims, and ready to start. Reardon will take the draw for your Osprey. First 5 minutes of this game is so important. Good, clean series. Teams are evenly matched, and some folks, if you want to see some hockey people, we got them around the Danny Cleary Harbour Grace Community Centre today. I want to say hello to Jerome Kennedy. Jerome got by, one of the people instrumental in getting the Danny Cleary Harbour Grace Community Centre here at the state-of-the-art facility. And I see Kevin Cleary, his grandson is playing, Ewan Cleary, and of course the father of Danny, and a lot of people here today, folks. So if you're still around and you got time, shoot by. It's $5 admission, come on in. Little shot there, shot by the Osprey, picked up and held by the keeper for the Growlers. Matthew Butler wears number 13 for the Growlers. Ewan Cleary wears 16. Cole Cooper 7. 19 is Tyler Curnew, and we'll try to keep you up to base. A little bit of pressure right now. We know what we're getting from your Osprey. The Growlers were the class of the league during the year, and they finished in first place. The Osprey finished in second, so certainly the two teams deserve to be here tonight. Here's Vic Green, the big captain for your Osprey, looks to keep things in. Now the Growlers look to clear it up. Vitch going through the center. He finds a long lead pass in over the blue line. Makes a nice move. Harris watching closely. Cleared out of harm's way by the keeper for the Osprey. Puck is in the central ice area right now. Shot. High and out. Kept in by the Growlers. No, bad hop, cross ice pass. Here comes now, tries to make a nice little move. Green comes back, your team captain for your Osprey, shoots it off the boards, clears it out. Icing is waved off, all the way back into Growler zone. Osprey will go on a line change, so all your Growlers. We've just started the first period of play. Game 5, first two games are in the big city, the home of the Growlers. Last 3 games will be here at the Danny Cleary Harbour Grace Community Centre, and folks, as I said all along, and this is a great hockey league major midget, and what it does is not only produce great hockey players, also great young men, and that's what we're here to see today. It's certainly going to be a good display of hockey before a capacity crowd at the Danny Cleary Harbour Grace Community Centre. Here to back into the Osprey zone. Growlers make some nice little moves. Here's Hiscock with the puck, cross ice pass, looking for his defensive partner. Long shot, nobody there to deflect. Look to clear it out again, kept in by your Growlers. Back to the point, moving in for the shot. Up high and over the glass. And as we said, some great hockey players here. I say hello to Carl James. I saw Donnie Goss, a former hurler champ with the Southern Shore Breakers, certainly with your Conception Bay and CBs, and a lot of people here today to cheer on these young men as they want to win this. 20 years ago since Tripen Osprey, or the Osprey, won the provincial championships. They were coached by Ian Moores at that time. We had a little celebration from here a few weeks ago to honor that, but 20 years drought for the Osprey. There's a shot up high and over again. Shot is by Curnew. We expect to see a fast game today. Officials for today's game right on top of things, as they have been the whole series so far. Puck is dropped. Tucker wins the draw. Green picks up the loose puck. He looks for Whale along the boards. Moving it up to the Osprey, but again, kept in. And loose puck. Good play by the Growlers. Keep it in close. Growlers in the offensive zone. Look to make things happen. Man alone in front. That was Skinner. Right now the Growlers had the Osprey puck watching. Back to the point. Long shot. And that's going to be held for a face-off. Face-off going to come up and left of Osprey goalie. We've got 17:26 to go left in this period number 1. Capacity crowd here today. Don Coombs, David Sims production at the Danny Cleary Harbour Grace Community Centre. Game 5. Series tied 2 games apiece. Teams very even. Butler to take the draw for your Growlers. Draw won by the Osprey again. Green looks to move behind net for Whalen. Kept in again by the Growlers. They've got some offensive plays in the way now. They're controlling the play, as you can see on your TV screen. Teams are very familiar with each other. There's Dawson behind the net. He gives it up to Walsh in the corner. Walsh has got Rideout on the wing, unable to get it up to Rideout. And cleared out of harm's way by your Osprey. Rideout shows some good hustle. Puck is in the center ice area where it's picked up by the Growlers. There's Goss, number 2. Looks to move it in, unable to get any control of it. Bob back into the Growler zone right now. In on the forecheck is pitcher. Big body for your Osprey. All the way back to Whale. And Whale looks cross ice pass, makes a nice little move. Dumps it down the ice. It looks like we're going to have an icing called. With 16:35 left to go in period 1 on this happy Easter. Hope you're enjoying it, folks. This is live from David Sims Production. And we have some pushing and shoving there behind the play, and that's pitcher. Pitcher is going to get the box by the look of it. Don't think it's any offsetting penalty, so the Growlers, with a great power play, will get an opportunity to show that right now. Crosby, Saunders, Reardon, and Kennedy on the bench for your Osprey. Whitten to take the draw. Draws one by Whitten. Back to the point. To Porter. Back to Whitten. Whitten looks to the shot. Cleared all the way back in the center ice area where the Growlers will go back and look, set things up. Porter makes some nice moves, finds some skating room. Reardon is out with Fowler. Porter, good play by Reardon. We know his offensive skills, but he's out there now on the PK. He's in the corner. He bumps, looks to come up with the puck, and able to do so. Moved out by the Growlers. Here's Whitten in the center ice area. Moving things in over the blue line. He's got Vitch on the left-hand side. All the way back in the corner. Here's an opportunity for the Osprey to clear it out. Green with puck behind the net, shot all the way down. That's going to kill off some valuable seconds. We got 1:06 left to go in the power play for the Growlers. 15:37 left to go in the first period of play. Don Coombs, David Sims Production, live from the Denny Cleary Harbour Grace Community Centre. Again, Kennedy, we'll see some things for him today. Rideout, Clarendon native, looks to come back. Shot is up high and over the net. Growlers look to keep it in, but all the way back in the Growler zone, killing off some valuable seconds. It's Green behind the net. He looks to start things off. 35 seconds left to go in the penalty. 15:11 left to go in the first period of play. This is Game 5 of the Major Midget Championship. 20 years ago since the Osprey had a championship. We're coached in by Ian Moores. And folks, we got a capacity crowd here and so many old veterans of hockey from around the Conception Bay and Newfoundland here today, taking in the talent that we have in the Major Midget level. Kept into the line by Goss. Some of the fans upset with that there, but no penalties called. Still 13 seconds left to go in the power play for the Growlers. Goss is at the point. He's got Hiscock with him. Butler wins the draw against Tucker, but loose puck is picked up by Green. Shot all the way back. Growlers players just let it go. Goss to start things off in his own zone. He gives it up. Right now, an opportunity. Loose puck is picked up by the Growlers. They find some skating room. It's Goss down the left side. He's looking for the man through the center. Puts it in through. Back on the hustle is Green. Crosby back in the defensive role. Teams are back at even strength with 14:25 left to go in this first period of play. If you're joining us late, the series tied 2 games apiece. It's your first place Growlers in dark colors and your hometown Tripen Osprey in the white. Crosby in on the forecheck, gives it up to Tucker. Tucker looking for the man in front, finds Crosby. Unable to get it through to Young, and here break out the Growlers. They've got Hiscock through the center. Good defensive play, and here comes Crosby. He's in over the blue line. He's got some Growlers back with him. Tucker goes for the net. Crosby is still in the corner looking for the man. Broken up there, and here's an opportunity for the Growlers. Hiscock is on the off wing, and offside's going to be called. Don Coombs, David Sims Production, 13:50 left to go in period number 1. This is the best of 7 series tied at 2 games apiece. Face-off outside the Ospreys. Blue line, Reardon wins the draw. Cross ice pass to Dunn. Dunn looks to get things put in. Vetch is in on the forecheck. Good play by Rowe defensively. Dawes at the point. Kept in there by Daw. Back again. And Daw picks it up, takes the shot, and held there by the keeper for the Osprey. 13:30. Teams pretty well even right now. Don Hodder at the point. Big face-off. Sparks wins the draw. Deep in his zone to the right of the goaltender. Here comes Landry. We know what to expect for him. 100% hustle all the time. Big Byrne comes out. Plays it in the center ice area. There was a line change that time. And here's Byrne. Looks for his defensive partner. Finds things. Looking to set things up for your Osprey right now. Cross ice pass to Landry. Landry's going in on the off wing. He's got Sparks going and Reardon for the net. Unable to get it through to Reardon. Reardon's got to be a goal scorer for this Tripen Osprey team. Again, Porter picks up a loose puck in the center ice area. Looks to put it in. Nice little pass. He's got Vitch going in on the off wing. Tries to pass. Held there by the keeper and will be held for a face-off with 12:38 left to go in period one. Don Coombs live with David Sims production from the Denny Cleary Harbour Grace Community Centre. Canoe to take the draw. Deep in the offensive zone. It's going to be Crosby against Rendell. Rendell wins the draw, gets it back to Shepard at the point. Loose puck picked up there by your Osprey in the center ice area again, looking to set things up as Whalen. Whalen over to Harris, back to Whalen, looking for the man through the center, finds Crosby. Crosby in over the blue line, dumps it in. In on the forecheck. Loose puck is picked up by the Growlers. They'll move things out with 12:14 left to go in this first period of play. And out comes Cornu. He's got Skinner. Good play by Skinner, stay on side. Cleared up in the center ice area. 12 minutes exactly left to go in period number one. Here's Crane along the boards. Crane, Sparks, and Crosby. They'll go for a line change. But we're going to have icing with 11:50 left to go in this first period of play. I'd like to wish everybody a happy Easter Sunday, and thanks for having us over for dinner while you're watching on your computer. And thanks for all the fans that came out here today and supported two great hockey teams, two great organizations. Turco wins the draw. Back in his own zone is your Osprey. Looking for the man through the center, unable to get it through, but here shows some hustle is Kennedy. Kennedy bumped off the puck. Puck is loose in the center ice area, and back come the Osprey again. Loose puck picked up by Young. Along the boards, unable to get control of it. Now break. Good play by Kennedy down on his knees. He's got the loose puck, looking for the man in front, unable to get it through. Here's Harris in the center ice area. Loose puck given up there by Harris. Good defensive play by Kennedy to come back into play, but again the Osprey unable to clear it. Kept in again by your Growlers. Shot is just wide. Kennedy with a chance to clear it up. Gets it up and down the ice, and that'll be signal for a line change by the Osprey. Here come the Growlers, look to set things up. Long lead pass ahead to the Osprey being pinned in their own zone right now. Good defensive play to keep it in. Here comes Green behind his net. He's looking for some support. He finds it from right out along the boards. Right out with Pitcher. And again, good forecheck from the Growlers to keep it in. We've got 10 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in this first period of play. It's scoreless here at the Denny Cleary Harbour Grace Community Centre. Series tied 2 games apiece. Your first place team, Growlers, in the dark against your second place team, Osprey. And these teams are ready for the playoffs, as we spoke to Chris Crosby numerous times throughout our broadcast season. Pitcher tries to step into the man. Out come the Growlers. Deep in the zone. All the Osprey players back. Battling along the boards, clear it out. Nice move by Butler. Finds some skating room. He's got Daw at the point. Daw keeps it in, just content to shoot it back into the Osprey zone. Again, Daw steps up to the plate, looking for the man in front. He's got Butler. Butler back to Daw. Daw looking for somebody in front to screen it. And there it is. Unable to control it was keeper. Loose puck is picked up by the Growlers. And they've opened the scoring here with 9:41 left to go in this first period of play. The Growlers go up 1. Not sure if Cleary had it or was deflected. And the loose puck came to the Growlers, and they made no mistake in scoring, opening the scoring here with 9:41 left to go in period 1. Fairly even played game so far here at the Danny Cleary Harbour Grace Community Centre. And there's Landry, he's down the right side, dumps it in, he'll go in on the forecheck. Goss back into his own zone. Landry picks up the puck, looking for the man in front, rear, and unable to get it through. Again, Landry shows some good defensive play. He battles hard in the center ice area, and back come your Growlers. It's White, he's bumped by Landry. Cross-ice pass to Reardon. Reardon looking for Sparks to the center. Gives it ahead to Sparks. Sparks got some good moves. He's got Landry with him. They're in on a forecheck right now. Sparks bumps with Goss. Back come the Breakers. It's Fitch over the line. Cross-ice pass. He finds a man moving in. Shot is deflected. Teams battle for the puck in the corner. Loose puck comes out. Kept in at the line by Shepherd. Came out, and Sparks and Shepherd bump along the boards. And in comes Reardon. Officials get in. Some chit-chat, and we're going to have a penalty called. Looks like there's going to be a penalty call. We're not sure what the call is. And it looks like it's going to be against your Osprey, which will give your Growlers their second power play of the game. Doors open, we're not sure. All pitchers gone. Pitchers got, he's pitcher's gone, and Sparks is going to have to serve his penalty. Unfortunately, we're not sure what the penalty is. We'll try to find out to you in between the intermission. And Chris Crosby, the general manager for this Tripen Osprey team, corporate sponsor OK Tire and Brookside Service Station, he wants an explanation from the officials. And as we stated, these games are in 5-minute intervals, so it's a power play right now for the Growlers deep in the Osprey zone. They're up 1-0. Look to keep things in. Good defensive play by Whalen to move it up in the center ice area, and here come on the forecheck, and back come the Growlers. They've got a 2-on-2. Looking for the man through the center. Kennedy's out on the PK. Butler got Hiscock coming in on the offsides. Back to Goss. Goss with the hit up the whole way. Shoots. And they get the rebound. They score. 31 seconds in the power play, and the Osprey give up another one. Cleary with no chance in that, and the Growlers take a 2-0 lead in this very important Game 5 here at the Danny Cleary Harbour Grace Community Centre. Good hustle shown by the Growlers right now, and I'm sure the coaches are talking to their players on the defensive role. You got to get that puck, and you got to stay out of the penalty box. This is a very dynamic Growlers team, good offensive ability. Here comes Cleary. First time we saw him on the ice this game. He's one of the young players, one of the young stars with this Growlers team. Puck is in the center ice area. Crosby over in the wing to Tucker. Tucker's got Crane going for the front of the net. Unable to get it through. Crane still stays in front. Tucker unable to get it through. 7:56 left to go in the period. Crosby in on the forecheck. Again picks up the loose puck. Crane behind the net gives it up to Crosby. Crosby bumps with the defenseman. Growlers look to clear things out. Just settle the puck down in their own zone. Crosby in on the forecheck. 7:28 left to go in the period. 2-0 is the score. If you're joining us late, this is Game 5 between your St. John's Pinnacle Growlers and your Tripen Osprey. The series tied 2 games apiece. Nice moves by Hiscock. Moves deep in the zone is Green. Big captain for your Osprey team finds Crosby in the center ice area. He's able to control the shot all the way back, where it'll be picked up by Daw, who's had a strong game for your Growlers here today. Daw behind his own net. Move things up on the wing, trying to find a man in the center. Harris overskates him, but picks up a loose puck. But good play again by your Growlers team. And here's an opportunity right now to get it up through Reardon, unable to get it through. Harris forced back in his own zone. Good steady play by Green. He moves it up. Here come your Ospreys, 2-on-2. It's Reardon with Landry. Landry goes for net. Reardon takes the shot. No problem for the keeper, and it's deflected up high and over the glass. Don Coombs, David Sims, right here at the Danny Cleary Harbour Grace Community Centre. Game 5 at a major midget hockey with 6:30 left to go in game number 5. Reardon to take the draw. Won by the Growlers, Whitten. Growlers break out, looking for the man through the center. A loose puck is picked up by Byrne. Over to Reardon. Landry picks up a loose puck, looking for the man through the center, and able to get it through. There's some pushing and shoving behind the net. Here comes Landry. He's got Sparks and Reardon. Good defensive play by the Growlers right here. Cross ice pass. D moving up. It's over to Cleary. Cleary shoots it in. Handled there by Curry, and he'll hold it for a face-off with 5:45 left to go in period number 1. 2-0 to score if you're joining us late. We're live in Game 5 in the major midget provincial championships. Pretty well a Growlers game so far. They've had most of the offense, not a lot of shots by the keeper on the Growlers, and he's been steady when he has to be. And you got to believe the next one is going to be a big one with 5:45 left to go. Long pass, found, nice play. Here comes Crane. Good defensive play by the Growlers. Good play by Crane on a clearing play from Dylan Whalen. Long stretch pass got through, and here come the breakers again. Growlers, it's Hiscock. He finds some skating room. He's watched closely by Whalen. Bumped along the boards again. Play is in the corner along the boards. Hiscock in on the forecheck right now. Osprey unable to control it. Man in front. Growlers find a shot. Saved there by Curry. Loose puck is picked up. Growlers again pick up the loose puck. Back to the point. Looking for deflection in front. Good try by Vitch. Opportunity again to clear it out and shot all the way down the ice. And we're going to have icing called with 4:45 left to go in period 1 to score. 2-0 for your Pinnacle Growlers against your Tripen Osprey. Game 5. Face-off going to be deep into the Osprey zone. Dawson to take the draw. He's going to be up against Whitten. Loose puck is picked up by Green. Green looks to get it up to the man on the wing. Shot in and held there by the keeper for the Growlers. No chances taken. The face-off is going to come up to the left of the Growlers keeper. Big face-off right now for your Osprey. Dawson to take the draw. Draws one. Goss gets the loose puck. He looks to clear it up the center ice area. Good defensive play. Growlers look to set things up. Here comes Goss on his off wing. Moves it ahead. He gets it up to Whitten. Whitten steps around the defenseman. Picks up the loose puck. Shot back in behind the Osprey net. And here come the Osprey in the center ice area. Ryder steps away from a check. Forced back in. 4 minutes left to go in this period. You feel like the Growlers want to hold things off. They're up 2-0. Like another one. But Osprey have to get one now. They'd like to go in the dressing room down. 2-1 at best. There's Goss behind his own net. Looking to set things up. Kennedy is in on the forecheck with Young. Kennedy goes behind the net, chasing down Goss. Again, Growlers forced back into their own zone. Finds the man in the center ice area. Up steps the defenseman into the play, and here comes Green. He'll look to start the rush. He gets in the center ice area, moves it up on the wing. Big check on Kennedy, but that's not going to bother him. He's going to be back into the play in a hurry. Some pushing and shoving behind net. Officials let things move on. Fowler picks up loose puck, looking for the man. And again, good defensive play by your Growlers. Moving up in the center ice area, it's Cornu. He's got Skinner, and offside's called. 2:57 left to go in period one. If you're joining us late, 2-0 to score for your Growlers. And the series is tied 2 games apiece in the best of 7. We want to thank the Tripen Osprey team. No matter what happens in the game today, this is the last game of the season here. I want to thank the Bay Arena and the Denny Cleary Harbour Race Community Center. There's a hit from behind. Officials come over. Trying to keep things under control with 2:57 left to go. There's Big Burn. Clears up the center ice area. Kennedy in on the forecheck. Long lead pass, shot all the way down the ice. Icing is waved off. Growlers in the corner. Kennedy in on the forecheck. Plays the body. Again, kept in, but nobody there to pick it up for the Osprey. On the forecheck is Tucker. Another big body. In the center ice area, Landry unable to control it. Landry's in, picks up the loose puck. He's down the side. Got a man Fowler going for net. Landry again, skating miles in this game this evening. Puck is taken from him. He's back into the play, looking for the loose puck. He picks it up. He's got Reardon in the slot. Byrne is out on the point with him. Tries a long shot, blocked there by the Growlers, and they'll look to break things out. But again, Landry gets his stick on it. Puck is loose in the center ice area. Things getting a little bit chippy right now. Reardon skates back in his own zone into the forecheck of the Growlers. You're watching Reardon closely. 1:40 left to go in the period. Byrne back behind his own net. Gives it off to Whalen. 2 big defensemen for your Osprey team. Back in their own zone. Good forecheck from the Growlers, keeping them hemmed up. With 1.5 minutes left to go. Here's Vitch. He's had a good game for the Growlers. Makes a nice move. Whalen steps back in. He got cross ice pass to Byrne, unable to get it through. Byrne goes for a line change. The center ice area again. Some play just going back and forth. We got a $1:12 left to go in this first period of play. Reardon just plays it off on the wing. Shot all the way back in. Whalen is forced back into his own zone. Along the boards. Man in front, unable to get it through. Growlers content to keep it back in. We've got less than a minute to play in this first period of play. The score 2-0. The series is tied at 2, and Curry will hold it for a face-off. With 46.6 seconds left to go in this first period of play. Game 5 of the Major Midget Hockey Championships, the Provincial Championships, right here live at the Denny Cleary Harbour Grace Community Center. Don Coombs with David Sims on a David Sims production. Big face-off coming up. Crosby to take the draw against Butler. Crosby wins the draw, unable to clear it out. Kept in by the Growlers, killing off some valuable seconds right now. In the center ice area, Crosby is bumped by Butler. And here's Crane. He's on a breakaway. He shoots big save by the keeper. Big save. Crane with all the moves, and full credit to the Growlers keeper. Big save. Certainly with 30.3 seconds left to go, that's the save of the game and could be the turning point. Ryan flashed a big glove that time and took it away from Crane. We know it was a goal scorer. Here's Crosby in on the forecheck again. Fowler's up in the high slot. Puck along the boards. Blowing down, 23.2 seconds left to go. And big save by the keeper. Crane got in behind. Made a nice little play. And the keeper matched him plus. And that's his hardest test of this first period of play. Clay Ryan flashed the glove. Face off to the left of Ryan. Play is in just there in the Growler zone. Crosby in on the forecheck. Looking to make things happen. We've got 15 seconds and outbreak the Cleary takes the long shot, shoots it in. He goes in on the forecheck. Harris back at the point. Cleary bumps with Harris. Kept in at the line by the Growlers. Cleary in again. He's bumping with Harris. And that's it, folks. At the end of one, the score is 2-0. We'll try to find out what happened to pitcher. Pitcher got ejected. We're not sure what it is. The PA system is not being used here, so we'll check it out. And stay tuned. Happy Easter, and we'll be back shortly. Don Coombs, Dave Sims. Good evening and welcome back to the start of period number 2 of this provincial major midget hockey championships here at the Danny Cleary Harbour Grace Community Centre. Your team, your Tripen Osprey team in the white and the visiting Pinnacle Growlers in the black. The series is tied at 2 games apiece. Teams are fairly even. And the Growlers lead this game 2-0 as we start period number 2. And full credit to Mr. Ryan, the keeper for the Growlers. Big save, big glove hand save off Crane. They keep it at 2-0, and here come the Growlers again, looking to start things off. Some nifty moves by the Growlers centerman. He takes a long shot. This Porter, loose puck in front, hooked low and wide, bumping along the boards, and able to get it out, and it'll be held by Cleary, and he'll hold it for a face-off. If you're joining us late, this is the game 5. First game was won by the Growlers. Second one won by the Osprey. The third one went to overtime, won by the Growlers. Fourth game went to overtime, won by the Osprey. These are your first and second place team, and this is certainly a big game here today as we head back to the home of the Growlers for games 6 and 7, if necessary. Want to thank all the people that put this together, this major midget hockey league. We've had the opportunity, thanks to David Sims Production, to see some great hockey players, and want to find out more great young men that are coming out of this system, and certainly got good growth. There it is. Loose puck is picked up, is shot and scored. Loose puck picked up in front, and I think that was Butler. Gives his team a big 3-0 lead. We played 36 seconds of this first period of play. Officials back at center ice area right now. 3-0 to score. And I want to thank everybody for coming out on this Easter Sunday, spending time to support these young men as they try to win a provincial championship. As we said before, the last provincial championship in major midget was won 20 years ago by Ian Morsney's team. Loose puck there, held there by Ryan, and no problem. Reardon's in looking for the rebound. Reardon out with Landry. They got to try to make something happen now to get back in this game. 3-0 is a big score. Face-off is won by Reardon. Landry looks to pick up the loose puck. It's picked up by Sparks. Sparks tries shot over to Reardon. And Ryan, no problem, cutting down the angle, and he'll hold it for a face-off again. 18:49 left to go in period number 2. Game number 5. The series tied at 2 games each. Osprey make a line change, sending out Crosby to take the draw. Send hello to Haley and Amy watching the game today also. Crane to take the draw. Crosby moves to the wing. Loose puck is picked up. Shot there by Fowler. High and over the glass. And we're going to have another face-off. Don Coombs, David Sims Production, live here at the Danny Cleary Harbour Grace Community Centre. See another gentleman here in the stands, Mark Reynolds. Mark is a driving factor behind your Harbour Grace Ocean Enterprise CB Stars. And speaking of stars, we got a special congratulations going out to the junior stars. In Bay Roberts, lost a heartbreaker in double overtime, but certainly a team of class and future hockey players there. Going to be moving up with your senior stars, CB stars, and these juniors that won't go away. Midget will move up to junior. Good hands by Crosby, but call the high stick, and face-off is going to be blown down with 18:24 left to go in period number 2. The score, if you're joining us late, your Pinnacle Growlers 3, your Tripen Osprey 0. This is pivotal game 5 for both teams. Growlers get back on their home ice. Tripen will like to take a 3-2 lead. Defensive change come out. Out comes Walsh. Hallen, big burn. Take a break. Fowler unable to control the puck. Center ice area is Randall. Gives it off to his defensive partner. Forced back in as Crane in on the offense. Crane had a great opportunity, but a big save by Ryan. We'll go back to it's certainly the play of the game right now. Could have brought his team up 2-1, but certainly big save by the Growlers keeper. Keep it at 2-0, and then they get an opening goal here. We've played 2 minutes this second period of play. The score is 3-0 right now. And we know one thing about major midget. It doesn't take long to score a few goals. Here's Whalen forced back in his own zone. He's bumped by Butler, the goal scorer for your Growlers, goal scorer number 3. Officials make the call. We still haven't found out what happened with pitcher. Must have been gloved ahead, David, from what we can see. Sparks on the offensive zone. Whalen loses control, gives it up to Walsh. Walsh back in the center ice area is picked up by Devereaux. Devereaux looks for the man who was on the line changed. Had to clear the zone. Back in the Osprey defensive area is Walsh. He's being watched closely. Walsh breaks things up on the off wing is Reardon. Reardon bumped every time he gets the puck in by Walsh. And again, Ryan, no problem. He'll hold it for a face-off. Shot off Landry. A good coaching on both teams. The St. John's or the Pinnacle Growlers, certainly every time Reardon picks up the puck, they have a man on him and give him a bump. He's one of the offensive stars for this Osprey team, along with Sparks, Crane, Landry, and through the whole lineup. Here come the Growlers in the center ice area. Nice little play by Harris against Vitch. Loose puck is picked up, in walks the Growlers. Whitten with a nice little play. Green, the big captain for your Osprey, looks to clear things up along the boards. Is in the center ice area right now. On the forecheck is Landry. Harris forced back in his own zone. He's being watched closely, and Green picks up the loose puck, makes some nice little moves. Both of these teams are playoff ready and prepared for these playoffs. Here's Vitch, shot, deflected off Green into the corner. Vitch picks up the loose puck, looking for the man in front, and able to get it through. When Goss is forced back into his own blue line, he'll look cross-ice pass for his defensive partner, gets it over through, looking for Vitch, breaking through the center. Goss forced back in again. On the forecheck is Sparks. Puck is in the corner. Teams battling along the boards. Growlers look to clear things out. And here they come. It's 2-on-1. Shot, they score. They score. And then take a 4-0 lead with 16:08 left to go in period number 2. Big goal. And then play by Ronan Whitten. Nice goal. Picked it up in the Osprey zone, moved all the way down with 16:08. It's a 4-0 lead. Lynch drops the puck between the players. Loose puck is picked up by Kennedy. He's out with Rideout. And able to get control of the puck. Shot all the way back in. Opportunity right now for Walsh to clear things up over to Dylan. Whalen gets it up in the center ice area. Shot all the way back. But loose puck is picked up in the center ice area. Here's Kennedy looking for the man. We're going to have a penalty called. Hooking call going to be called, and we get our first power play of the day for your Tripen Osprey. Kennedy looking for the man in front. He's taken down, coming in on the wing, so we get our first look at the penalty, the power play right now. And it's going to be Shepard. Drew Shepard, 5'11", 176-pound big defenseman for your Growlers. Crosby to take the draw. He's out there with Reardon. Randall to take the draw. He steps out. Crane battles in the corner. Gives it up for Crosby. Crosby looking for somebody. He's got Green at the point. Oh. Big save by Ryan. Crosby had him down, and Ryan with a terrific save. He's lost his stick. Shot is up high, off the glass. Play continues. Ryan has no stick. Crane looking for the man in front. He's got Green coming to the front of the net. He's knocked off the puck. Growlers with a chance to clear it out right now. Ryan goes back and gets his stick. Another big save by Ryan. Osprey unable to clear it out. Shot back in the corner. Green is forced back to his own zone. They've got 1 minute and 5 seconds left to go in the power play. First one of the game. Crosby, and we're going to have another penalty. Crosby is bumped off the puck. Crane gives it up to touch to Goss, and we're going to have another penalty call. We'll have a 2-minute power play for 55 seconds. You're joining us late. This is Game 5, Best of 7 series from the Danny Cleary Harbour Race Community Centre. Don Coombs along with David Sims, David Sims Production. I want to thank David for bringing us to these games this year. Certainly for the number of people watching at home and the comments we got. And this is Game 5. Growlers won the first game. Series was tied with the second game win for the Osprey. Growlers took a 2-1 lead. Osprey tied it in overtime the last game. And now we're at Game 5 here at the Danny Cleary Harbour Race Community Centre. We're here to set things up. Growlers just hold a triangle. Back to Green. Green looking for a man in front. Nobody there. Puck shot wide. Forecheck again. There's Osprey looking to get control of the puck. There's Landry. Shot by Green. Hits the player in front. Loose puck is picked up. Good defensive play by the Growlers. Earned with an opportunity to clear it up and kill off some valuable seconds. Green gives it up, and here comes Crosby. He'll lead the attack for the Osprey. They got a line change. Crosby moves into the slot, looking for a man. He's got lots of time to set it up. Cross-ice pass to Reardon. Reardon shot again. Ryan with a piece of that. Deflected wide. 56 seconds left to go in one power play. We're going to have another call. Not sure what that was, David, from our vantage point, but it looks like it's going to be coincidental minors coming up. It looks like Reardon is going to go. And Harbour. Harbour and Reardon, coincidental minors right now in the second period of play. 13:29 left to go. Osprey will be on the power play for another 51 seconds. Face-off going to be deep to the right of goaltender Ryan, who's had a strong game for your Growlers here today. Tucker to take the draw. He's got Sparks at the point. Kept in by Sparks. Shot back in. Goss with a good defensive play behind the net. He's being watched closely by Tucker. Back to the point to Walsh. Walsh cross-eyed against Sparks. Osprey on the power play for another 27 seconds. Tucker bumped off. Loose puck picked up by Crane. Crane gives it back to Sparks again. Sparks finds Walsh. Walsh cross-ice pass. Crosby controls it. Looking for a man in front. Crosby spreads the brew line. Tries a long shot. Blocked there by Ryan. Osprey looked to clear it out. Keep it in. Clear it out by the Growlers. Shot all the way down the ice, and that will take care of the penalty. Teams are back at even strength right now. 12:30 left to go in this second period of play. Osprey down 4-0 in the score. Series tied at 2 games each. There's Crane, and offside is going to be called. You want to see some improvement in the game now for your Osprey. We're halfway through. And whenever they had a few chances, Ryan, the goaltender, no problem making the plays. Growlers just content to shoot up in the center ice area. And on the forecheck, it's going to be right at Clarenville native. He goes down. Two players up in a hurry. Down the wing. Offside's going to be called against the Growlers. Looking back to the ice, just checking on number 7. That's Cole Cooper. Hoping he's okay. He took a little bit of a fall that time, so he'll get looked at when he gets on the bench. Management team looking after him right now. Face-off going to be outside the Osprey blue line. 12:03 left to go in this second period. Here comes Kennedy. He'll shoot it in and go up and over the glass. You know, Kennedy's going to want something to happen now. He's going to try to make it happen here with 11:59 left to go in the second period of play. Face-off outside the Osprey blue line. Goss shoots it in. Kennedy takes a bump from Kennedy, and here comes Big Burn. Starting things off. They're moving it up on the left wing. Devereaux steps up to the plate. Loose puck is handled there by Curry. He'll take no chances, and he'll hold it for a face-off with 11:46 left to go in period number 2. I'd like to thank you all for having us over for dinner on this Easter Sunday, David. It's certainly a nice day for a game of hockey here, and nice to see the fans show up. A full capacity crowd here at the Danny Cleary Harbour Community Centre, supporting both the Pinnacle Growlers and your Tripen Osprey as these young men battle for the provincial championship, which right now the games are tied at 2, but the Osprey trail 4-0 in this pivotal 5th game of the series. Burr with no stick behind the net. Looks to play. Loose puck is picked up, and here they come, breaking out down the right side. Sparks goes for the net, looking for the man. Nobody there. Cleared all the way up in the center ice area. Again, the Growlers just content to shoot it back out. Back goes Goss. Young defenseman for this Growlers team look to start the rush. Dawson in on the forecheck. Goss killing off some valuable seconds for the Growlers right here. Picks up the loose puck again. He's got a man going through the center. Long shot down the ice. And we're going to have another penalty called. And it looks like it's going to be against Dandy Knight for a holding. So the Osprey will go on a power play with 10:46 left to go in the second period of play. 4-0 to score. Game 5 of this major midget provincial championships. Osprey getting a lot of opportunities on the power play right now, and certainly we feel that you had to feel that there's a big big goal to come up right now to get them back into it. We know that at this level, goals can be in a hurry, and all teams are very skilled offensively, but the goaltending in this league is second to none. And Ron's putting on a clinic there tonight for the Growlers. There's cross-ice pass to Sparks. He'll look to quarterback this power play. He's got Green out there with him. Over again to Crosby. Crosby looking for a man in front. He's got Reardon in front. Crosby on the wing. Looks back to Green. Cross ice to Sparks. Sparks tries a shot. Ryan flips the glove at that. There's Crane again. He's got Reardon and Crosby with him. Shot all the way down in the Osprey zone, killing off some valuable seconds with 1:25 left to go in this second period power play. We played exactly halfway through. Nice moves by Sparks. He's got Reardon going for the front and able to get it through. Crosby on the off wing. They're looking to set things up right now. 1:05 left to go in the power play. Growlers with an opportunity to clear it out. Crosby picks up a loose puck. Gives it back to Sparks. He'll try a long shot, deflected wide. Green looks to play it, keep it in. He does over to Sparks again. He'll try a shot, looking low for deflection in front, unable to get anybody to it. 9:35 left to go in the period. 45 seconds left to go in the power play. Crane battles behind the net. Team's in the corner, killing off valuable seconds off the PK. There's Green, cross ice to Crosby. Crosby looking for Crane in front. Green, nice little move by Green. Move things in. He's got Reardon in front. Sparks is back at the point. He's got Crosby and Sparks. Gives it off to Crosby. Crosby keeps it in. And in comes Sparks. He's got a man in front. Over to Reardon. Reardon shot. Blocked by the D. And cleared out of harm's way. 7 seconds left to go in the power play. Green forced all the way back. Full line change for your Growlers. Hiscock, cross-ice pass to Gus. Gus, defenseman in on, showing some offensive skills. Shot down by Reardon. Here comes Landry against Shepard. Landry again shows his speed. Cross-ice to Cleary. Cleary forced back in his own zone, makes a nice little move. Out come the Growlers. Shot trying to put in short side. Good save by Cleary. Again, Landry in on a forecheck. They trail 4-0 with 7:52 left to go in the second period of play. Game 5, the series is tied at 2. It's a best of 7. Shot. Cleary no problem. Watches that. And here comes the Osprey. Cleary and Landry. Landry looks for Fowler, unable to get it through. Landry shot and he scores. Now Landry's shot and he scores with 7:29 left to go. Gives his team life. Make it 4-1 right now. There's a thing about sports, and winners always want the puck or the ball or the basket or whatever, whether it's offense or defense. And certainly Landry is one of them players that wants the puck. He's not going to back down. He's going to give you 110%, and certainly deserving of a goal. And Ryan, I think, may have been fooled in that because he's had a solid game for your Growlers. 7:29 left. 4-1 is the score. As we said, you could have a lot of goals scored in a hurry in this league. Porter and Kennedy bump the center ice area. Whitten along the board, shoots it back in. Curry comes out to play it. Opportunity right now for the Osprey in the corner. Good offensive play by your Growlers to keep it in. Going to be a penalty call against your Osprey. Opportunity right now. Looking to set things up. They've got the extra man on. Back to the point. Look, cross-ice pass to Porter. Porter looks for deflection in front. And Curry gets a piece of it, and he'll hold it for a face-off at 6:45 left to go in period number 2. 4-1 is the score, and the Growlers going to get a chance in the power play. Kennedy gets the call. Just trying to make something happen for his team. 6:45 left to go. Pitcher, we still don't know the reason that he's out. He got thrown out in the first period of play. Certainly a big body and a big player for your Osprey, and they're missing him right now. Fowler to take the draw against Butler. Left to Curry. Fowler wins the draw. Gives it back in the corner to Rowe. Rowe's got Whalen there with him. Whalen looks to shoot it all the way down the ice and kill off some valuable seconds. 6:37 left to go in the second period of play. 4-1 is the score. Growlers were up 4-0. And a goal by Landry put him back into 4-1. Now they have to kill off this penalty. Growlers find some skating room. Nice moves by Hiscock. Gives it back to Goss. Over to Hiscock again. Back to Goss. Looking to set things up, looking for a man. Cross-ice pass to Butler. Goss unable to hold it in. Shot all the way down. Here comes Rideout, the Clarendon native in on the hustle against Goss. Goss forced back behind his own net. Looks to set things up. Fowler in on the forecheck. Minute and 5 left to go in the penalty. Shot is high and wide, looking for the man in front. Opportunity for Hiscock right now. He'll try a shot. Blocked there. Osprey running around right now. Good play by the Osprey. That was Fowler. He blocked the shot with his body. He goes for the line change. Out comes Landry. Growlers look to make something happen. Shepard moves in over the blue line. Look to set things up. They still got 30 seconds left to go in the power play. Growlers into Osprey zone. Cleary behind the net. 17 big seconds left to go in the power play. Landry will watch them whiffing along the boards. Gives it back to whiffing again. Loose puck is picked up by Cleary. Cleary back to whiffing. 7 seconds left to go. Here comes Dow with a long shot, deflected high and over the net. Teams are back at even strength. Just deflected wide. Whalen bumped along the boards, cleared out of harm's way. Here's Landry in the center ice area. Moves it into the Growler zone. 4:28 left to go in the period. Reardon tries a shot. No one wide. Reardon stays high in the slot. Crosby will be looking for him. Reardon comes off on a line change. In steps Crosby. Crosby stays high in the slot looking for the puck. Teams battling along the boards. Kept in by your Osprey. Green cross ice pass to Walsh. Walsh puts it back behind the net to Landry. Landry bumps with his player behind the net. Puck is in the corner. Loose puck is picked up by Crosby. Crosby over. They score! They score. Landry number 2. 3:55 left to go. Landry makes it 4-2 to score. Good play by the Osprey team and Crosby to keep it in. They get a chance right now. 4-2 is the score. Smart play by Crosby to find Landry beside the net. Landry makes no mistake, and he gets his second of the game. They were down 4-0. Now it's 4-2, trying to get his team back in it. And you know now the next one is going to be a big one with 3:55 left to go in the second period of play. This is Game 5. The series is tied 2-2. Don Coombs along with David Sims here at the Danny Cleary Harbour Grace Community Center. Curry leaves it behind his own net. Loose puck is picked up by Whalen. Whalen looks to move it along the boards. And here's Crosby and Sparks. Sparks moving in over the blue line. He'll try a long shot just low and wide. Puck is in the center ice here. Whalen, no mistake, just clearing it up out of harm's way. It's picked up to go by Randall. Randall tries a shot. Whalen again with the puck. And here come your Osprey. Looking for Whalen behind the net. He finds some skating room up the wing. He gives it up to Crosby. Whalen comes in to help out in the play. Crosby steps over. He got the big assist on the last goal. Here's Sparks on the backhand. Good save again by Ryan. Growlers look to clear it out. Good forecheck, and here comes Porter. He picks it up in the neutral zone. Skates in over the blue line. He's being watched closely by Harris. Looks to put it by Harris. Porter again shows some good hustle, looking for the loose puck. Crosby with a chance to clear it up the Crane. Forced the Growlers back in their own zone as Goss. Goss looks to break out. Osprey on a line change. Harris picks up the loose puck, gives it ahead. Nice little play by Harris over to Reardon. Reardon will look to take the shot and up and high and over the glass. 2:26 left to go in period number 2. Don Coombs, David Sims, live from the Danny Cleary Harbour Grace Community Hockey Center. Game 5 of this major midget provincial championships. Big face-off going to be coming up to the left of goaltender Ron. Has had a strong game for your Pinnacle Growlers. Landry, the goal scorer for your Osprey, to take the draw. He's got 2. Wins the draw cleanly back to Green. Green looks for Harris. Cross-ice pass. Out come the Growlers, and there's flashing the glove as Curry, giving them some confidence right there. Keeping his team in it with 2:14 left to go in the second period of play. 4-2 is the score. A lot of pops here today watching. Say hello to Kevin Cleary and Dave Moores. The pops of Owen Cleary, and number 16 for your Pinnacle Growlers. Nice to see the fans from coming out, and the very knowledgeable fans here today as they're cheering for both teams on good plays. Big save by Curry, knocked out of harm's way by Whalen. And here come the Osprey, just looks to shoot it back in the center ice area. Landry on the hustle again. Cleared back in. It's Walsh on the defensive. He's Whalen He's bumped off the puck, but managed to get it up to his winger, Landry. Landry is hit along the boards, over to Reardon. Reardon's got Fowler with him. Fowler showing some room, and there, flashing the glove is Ryan. Two goaltenders standing on their head right here in the second period of play. 1:45 left to go. 4-2 is the score. Face-off going to be to the left of goaltender Ryan. Reardon to take the draw. 1:45 left to go in this second period of play. Reardon against Butler. Back to Walsh. Walsh looking for the man in front. He got Reardon. Landry in on the forecheck opportunity. Walsh keeps it in. Shoots it back behind. Reardon shows some hustle. Getting the first one to the puck. Gives it back to the point. Whalen with the shot. Just low and wide. Landry again. Picks up the loose puck. Teams are at even strength. We've got 1:22 left to go in this period. 4-2 is the score. Opportunity for your Growlers to clear it up. Find some skating room in the center ice here. Nice little moves. Gives it up to Butler. Butler back to Cleary. Cleary looking for the man in front and able to get it through. Cleary goes up and picks up the loose puck again. Looking for Butler in front. Puck is cleared out of harm's way. Outside the blue line. 1 minute exactly left to go in this second period of play. Crosby picks up the loose puck. This player, he's looking for the man through the center. Landry unable to get it through. Good play. It's in the center ice area, but it's going to be a big face-off coming up for both teams right now. The Growlers want to get possessions, kill off the last 45 seconds, and the Osprey want to get something happen to get a chance to give them another goal. 4-2 they trail. Down 4-0 at one point thanks to Landry, and some heads-up play by his teammates will come back to make it 4-2. Shot all the way in. Shepard bumped by Crane. There's Goss. All the way down into the Osprey zone to the right of goaltender Cleary. Crane is out there with Crosby and with Sparks. Rowan Green at the point. Whitten to take the draw against Crosby. Loose puck is picked up by the Osprey. It's Green. 30 seconds left to go. He'll look to make something happen in a hurry. Find some skating room in the center ice area. Gives it up to Crosby on the off wing. Crosby looks back for Green, unable to get it through. Loose puck is cleared up. All the way back into the Osprey zone. Sparks coming through the center, building up some speed. Around the boards, killing off some valuable seconds. We've got 8 seconds left to go in the second period of play. Shot back into the Growler zone. Goss will have no chances with that. And he'll just move it, killing off the clock. Goss bumped by Crane. And that's going to be the end of the second period of play. After 2 complete here at the Danny Cleary Harbour Grace Community Centre, to score your Pinnacle Growlers 4 after taking a 4-0 lead. And your Tripen Osprey back 2 thanks to the goal scoring ability of Landry and his teammates. 4-2 to score. Don Coombs, David Sims. We'll be back shortly for the start of the third period of play. Happy Easter. Welcome back to the start of period number 3 from the Danny Cleary Harbour Grace Community Centre right here in beautiful Harbour Grace. Don Coombs, David Sims. What a hockey game we have here. This is Game 5 at a major midget provincial hockey championships between your Pinnacle Growlers in black and your hometown Tripen Osprey in the white. Series is tied at 2 games apiece. This is Game 5, and it'll go back to the big city for Game 6 and 7 if necessary. Growlers started off early, went up 4-0. 2 goals by Landry, brought Osprey back within 2, and we haven't realized the first 5 minutes of this period is going to be a major for your Osprey. There's Fowler, he bumps with Witten, shot in, Curry leaves it there for his defenseman. Whalen along the boards, trying to move it out, finds Sparks over to Crosby. Crosby's got Crane with him. Crosby with some nice little moves in the corner, looking for some support. Crane's high in the slot. One thing about this league, there'll be a lot of goals can be scored in a hurry, and even though the score is 4-2, both goaltenders are playing outstanding. Here's Crane looking for the man in front and able to get it through. Golden opportunity that time. Whalen forced back into his own zone by Witten. Vitch finds some skating room. Loose puck is picked up by Vitch. Over to Walsh. Walsh cross ice pass again to Whalen. This is period number 3, game number 5 of this major midget provincial championships. I want to thank everybody for coming out on this Easter Sunday to support these young players, and speaking to some people from the Bay Arena. Good luck with your tournament up there the weekend, your Easter tournament, and there's the Easter tournament here at the Danny Cleary Harbour Grace Community Centre starting tomorrow, and through arenas throughout the province of Newfoundland and Labrador. I wish all our minor hockey players all the best, and have a good weekend of hockey. Shot in by the Growlers. In on the forecheck, it's going to be Cleary. A lot of family here for Cleary today. Watched him at the arena. His uncle, of course, NHL Stanley Cup winner Danny Cleary, who has his banner flying here and his number flying here at the Danny Cleary Harbour Grace Community Centre. Here's Cleary behind the net. He's being watched closely. Puck is in the corner. Kennedy shows some spark. He's bumped off the puck. Taken down. Play goes on. In the center ice area, Osprey looked to clear up the puck. Kennedy, is going to be another forecheck. Looking to make something happen for his team. They trail 4-2. And his pivotal 5th game, long shot in, high and over the net. Kennedy again in on the forecheck. Battling for the puck along the boards. Loose puck is in front. Now can start the Growlers. 17:30 left to go in this 3rd period. And we got our first whistle. We've been watching an exciting hockey game here as this series has been. At the start of the year, I was talking to some fans. The Growlers were certainly a class of the league. They finished in 1st place, but somebody was telling me that there was some awful beatings put on the Osprey. But full congratulations to Coach Kennedy, Coach Reardon, Coach Saunders, and Coach Crosby, general manager, for putting this team together. They got ready for the playoffs back about 6 or 8 weeks ago, and they've been in playoff mode ever since. Every player knows their role on this team. Byrne is forced back into his own zone. In on the forecheck is Randall. Byrne gives it up to his defensive partner, looking to move things out. Reardon is out there in the center ice area with the goal scorer Landry and Sparks. Reardon finds some skating room. He moves up over to Landry. Landry puts the speed down. He goes in one-on-one. He'll take the shot. Good defensive play by Goss to block it. The puck is in the corner. Kept in by the Osprey. Reardon picks up the loose puck. Gets it back to the point. Shot by Byrne. Looking for deflection in front. Nobody there. And out come your Osprey. Over Canoe for the Growlers. Canoe tries a shot blocked by Rowe. Canoe looks for a man in front. Nobody there. Opportunity for now for your Osprey to clear things out. We've got 2 minutes, 16:42 left to go in this 3rd period of play. There's Sparks with a nice little move. Sparks in the corner, bumped off the puck, find the man in front is Landry. 4-2 is the score. They're joining us late. The Osprey trail 4-2. They were down 4-0 and they've cut that in half. Right now it's 16:25 left to go in this 3rd period of play. Loose puck is picked up by the Growlers. Nice move. Porter's in on the forecheck. Porter bumps his man. Right out along the boards, unable to clear it out. Kept in by the Growlers. Back to behind the net is Whalen. Big defenseman for your Osprey. Looks to get it up in the center ice area, and an opportunity to clear it up. And clear it up in the center ice area, and that'll be time for a line change. And we're going to have a face-off. Icing is called with 15:53 left to go in this third period of play. This is Game 5 in the major provincial championships. Game 6 and Game 7, if necessary, back in the city. Big face-off. Butler, one of the goal scorers for the Growlers team, to take the draw. He's going to be taking the draw against Crosby. Left to the right of goaltender Cleary. Butler wins the draws back to the point. Crane looks to clear it out to Fowler. Content just to shoot it up in the center ice area. Forced all the way back. It's going to be Strickland. Forecheck is in. It's Crane. Over to Shepard. Shepard just content to move it in against Green. Shot is up high and over the net. Hurst back to Green. Teams battle along the boards. 15-10 left to go in this third period of play. The Tripen Osprey trail 4-2. Crane in the center ice area. Butler picks up a loose puck. Crane bumps with Butler. And out come the Growlers. On the change, finds Butler in the center ice area. He's got Don, he's got Hiscock. Tries long shot up high and over the net. And that's the end of the match. So with 14:46 left to go in this Game 5, 4-2 score. Don Coombs, Dave Sims on this Easter Sunday. And thanks for having us over and viewing on this beautiful day. What a game for a game of hockey. Whitten take the draw against Reardon. Reardon wins the draw. Osprey looked to set things up. Reardon finds Landry. 2 big goals from this man today. Bring his team back into it. Landry in on the forecheck, bumps his man. Puck along the boards. Good defensive play by Walsh that time. Smart defensive play by the Osprey defenseman. Cross-ice pass to Porter. Steps around Walsh, back behind the net. Whale watching him closely. Looks for a man in front of Vitch, unable to get it through. Whale, good defensive play. Vitch and Whale battle along the boards for the puck. In comes support with Walsh and Sparks. Trying to move the puck along the boards. Valuable seconds being ticked off the clock now with 13:45 left to go in this third period of play. Osprey trail by 2 right now. Growlers got him running around. And out comes Reardon. He's content to shoot it in, and he'll go for a line change. In on the forecheck is Landry. Growlers look, get it in the center ice area, unable to get it through. Roll, cross ice pass to Big Burn. Back to Roll. Landry's up high in the wing, gets it through to Landry. Tucker in on the forecheck. He's out there with Sparks. And here come the Growlers. It's Whitten. Being watched by the Osprey defenseman. Force line of the boards. Osprey look to get control of the puck, get it cleared out. Long shot. Good defensive play again by Kennedy. Blocking that shot. Goss content to shoot it all the way back in. Curry unable to play it. Leaves it for Byrne. Byrne's got Kennedy out with him. Solid open ice hit by Young on Canoe. Shot all the way down, and we're going to have icing called. Nope, waved off. So 12:25 left to go. Solid ice, open ice hit. Clean play all around. Here comes Goss over to Crosby. Crosby shoots it in. And then the forecheck is going to be Young. He's using his big body right now, create some havoc for his team. 12 minutes exactly left to go in this third period of play. Over to Harris. Harris with a long shot, blocked there by the Growlers player, Canoe. Harris unable to play it in. Green is forced back. Team's on a full line change for the Growlers. Change 2 for your Tripen Osprey. Green makes some nice little moves. Gives it up on the wing. And on the forecheck is going to be Crane. Again, Green steps up to the plate, trying to lead his team back into it. They trail by 2 with 11:22 left to go in this third period of play. Series tied, 2 games each. Good play by Da. Loose puck is in front. Here's an opportunity. Shot is high and wide. Green looks to settle things down now for his team. 10:55 left to go in the third period of play. Teams are at even strength. The score is 4-2 for the Growlers. Series is tied at 2. Reardon picks up the loose puck. He's lined the boards, bumped off it, and back come the Growlers. They're content to shoot it in right now. And here comes Sparks leading the attack. He finds Reardon on the off wing. Reardon unable to control it. Sparks again will look to make something happen, brings the puck in. Whalen shoots it in. Osprey will have it cleared his own. Laundry's in on the forecheck. Porter picks up the loose puck. He's in on the backhand. Watched closely by Whalen. Whalen clears him out of harm's way. Sparks again along the boards. He looks to get it up to Reardon. And on the forecheck is going to be Vitch. Witten shoots it down, killing off some valuable seconds. 9:45 left to go in this third period of play. 4-2 is the score. Growlers have to clear the zone. Shot back in by Walsh. Here comes Goss, finds some skating room, passes the puck off to himself. He's got Vitch with him. Goss with some nice little moves. He's been watched closely by Rowe. Rowe picks up the loose puck, gives it up to Reardon. Reardon's got Landry going through the center. Finds Sparks. All Growlers players back in the defensive role right now. Loose puck picked up by the Growlers. Golden opportunity that time. That was Andy Knight. Again, here they come. Osprey looking for Sparks. He's got Sparks. Sparks got some room. He's got a beautiful shot. Unable to get away and outbreak the Growlers again. Shot all the way down by Sexton. In the corner is Rowe. He's being watched by Knight. Again in the center ice area. Crosby comes back, settling things down. 8:31 left to go in this third period of play. They trail by 2. We're going to have an interference. Looks like it's going to be a penalty interference. Not sure who the call is against. It's going to go against Rowe for interference. 8:31 left to go. Big PK coming up right now for the Osprey. And Crosby having a few words with a player from the Growlers, and that's not Crosby's style of game at all. Something must have happened, and Crosby going back at him again. He's the team leader. Crosby and Witten having some words, and as I said, we don't see that from Crosby. He takes his beating Jordan's the game. Big face-off coming up to the left, the goaltender Cleary. They trail 4-2. Power play coming up. Growlers win the draw. It's Witten in the corner. He's being watched closely there by Rideout. Gets it back to the point. Dow cross ice pass to Porter. Porter's got Dow out the line with him. Vitch behind the net looking for a man in front. Whalen picks up the loose puck. He looks to shoot it down. Ride out and take no chances. He'll shoot it down, killing off some valuable seconds. Leading the attack right now. It's Whitney, finds some skating room, steps around a couple of Osprey players. He's being watched closely there by Fowler. Fowler will take no chances, and he'll shoot it down the ice. 1:14 left to go in the penalty. 7:44. Good hustle shown by Rideout. He's in on the forecheck. Good forecheck by Rideout. There's Porter. He's got Hiscock with him. Porter finds some skating room, looking for the man in front, and Cleary will make the big glove save. 7:25 left to go in the third period of play. 54 seconds left to go in the penalty. 4-2 to score. Game 5 of the Major Midget Hockey Provincial Championships. Butler to take the draw against Reardon. Big face off to the right of the keeper, Curry. There's Goss looking to lead the charge. Right. Another penalty going to be called against. Looks like Kennedy is going to get the call. 40 seconds left to go in the first power play. And Kennedy is out of the game. Lost pitcher in the first period, lost Kennedy right now in the third. 40 seconds left to go in the first power play. Crosby out talking to the officials, trying to find out what the call was. No matter what happens, it's 4-2 is the score. 7:11 left to go in this third period of play. This is Game 5 of the Major Midget Provincial Championships. Don Coombs, David Sims production right here at the Danny Cleary Harbour Grace Community Center. A big game. These teams are even, as you can see throughout the whole game today. Great goaltending, great D, great offense, power play, and penalty killing. All big factors with both of these teams. Dawson will go in and serve the penalty for Kennedy. Down a couple of players right now with pitcher and Kennedy gone. Face-off going to be to the left of the goaltender, Curry. Reardon to take the draw against Butler. Butler's had a strong game for the Growlers team. Reardon against Butler. Reardon picks up the loose puck, finds some skating room. He's bumped off the puck by Hiscock. 30 seconds left to go in the two-man advantage. Reardon in on the forecheck. They got to get the puck. They got 6:55. They're down 2. Growlers look for another one for insurance. Hiscock leading the rush. It is there for Canoe. Canoe back to Goss at the point. Setting things up as a two-man advantage. Here's Goss over to Butler. Butler cross-ice pass. Canoe fans on it. Opportunity cleared out for the Osprey. There's Landry. 6:26 left to go. This third period of play. 1:12 left to go in the second penalty. Crosby calling for the puck on the off wing. Landry makes a nice little move ahead to Crosby. Crosby, we watch, gets the loose puck. Good hustle by Crosby. Tries to jam it in the short side. Ryan holds his ground. Again, Crosby looks for the man in front. He got Landry. Landry with a golden chance. 5:57 left to go in this third period of play. 42 seconds left to go in the penalty. Shot down again, killing off some valuable seconds. Opportunity that time for your Osprey to make something happen, to bring it within 4-3. Here comes Goss. He leads the attack for the Growlers. He's down the off wing. He's being watched closely by Crosby. Steps around Crosby and now roll. Goss on an offensive roll from his defensive position. 5:30 left to go in this third period of play. Goss at the point to look for the man in front. Blocked here by Landry. Crosby with a chance to clear it out. Vitch with the puck. Gives it up to Cleary. Cleary's in the corner. All the way around. Cross ice pass. Over to Cleary. He shoots. Wide. And here comes Landry. He's in the Growler zone. Gives it up to Dawson. Dawson bumps his man off the puck. Loose puck is picked up by the Growlers. Teams are back at even strength with 4:52 left to go in this third period of play. Osprey trail by 2. They were down 4-0. They come back on 2 goals by Landry. Landry in on the forecheck. He's out with Reardon. Green forced all the way back in his own zone. He's watched by Vitch. Gives it up to Fowler. Fowler finds some skating room down the off wing. In on the forecheck is Fowler. Loose puck is picked up by Reardon. Reardon is a goal scorer. Over to Landry. Shot. Man is down in front. Reardon is down the ice right now. Not sure what happened to David. General Manager Chris Crosby coming out. Some concern shown by the players. This is game 5. Looks like Vitch is going to get the penalty. Now comes the trainer for the Pinnacle Growlers, offering some support to Reardon. We see some movements in his legs there right now, so hopefully he's okay. Crosby will take his stick off, get the attention he's needed. And we saw this in the last series too when he played. You know, the trainers on both teams offer support where necessary, and we certainly hope that Reardon is okay. 4:14 left to go in this period. It's Easter Sunday here with the David Sims production down Coombs at the Danny Cleary Harbour Community Centre. Major midget hockey provincial championships. Stadium is packed here today, and certainly nice to see people from both sides, and a good round of applause from all fans. Reardon is a bit groggy. There's Green, his captain, comes out to help him off the ice. Chris Crosby thanks to the trainer for the Pinnacle Growlers for coming out and offering some assistance too. Landry now helping Reardon off the ice. We've still got 4:14, and it's going to be a 4-minute power play. Vitch is getting the 4 minutes. He's in the penalty box. So a power play with 4:14 left to go in a 4-minute power play. The 4-2 to score. Series tied 2 games apiece. Tarka wins the draw. Gets it back to Green. Green cross ice pass to Sparks. Get a look cross ice to Crosby. Back to Green. Get a look for the shot. Up to Crosby in the center ice area. 3:55 left to go. Crosby finds some skating room. He's good with the puck. Looks to set it up, and just took a bad hop again, cleared up in the center ice area. 3:31 left to go in the penalty. 3:42 left to go in the period. Here's a big save. Big save by Curry. Shot all the way down again. Osprey looked to set things up. .320 left to go in the period. 3:05 left to go in the penalty. Crane is in on the forecheck. Growler's doing a good job right now. Osprey unable to get it organized on the power play. Out comes Landry. He's moving it up the ice. In the zone. He's bumped along the boards, but he'll continue to go for that puck. Back to the point. Unable to keep it in again. Green is forced back. 2:38 left to go in the power play. 2:50 left to go in the third period of play. This is game 5. Game 6 and 7 will be back in the home rink of the Growlers. Again, opportunity. Sparks is at the point. Finds Sparks. He's got a shot. Reardon is out there, so he's okay. Reardon with the loose puck. 2:14 left to go in the power play. Reardon back to Sparks. Sparks at the point. Tries to find a man on the off wing. Landry battles hard along the boards. Loose puck picked up there by Osprey. They've got Sparks at the point. Looking at quarterback things from there. Looking for a man in front. Deflected wide by Landry. Again, loose puck picked up. Net is empty. Osprey have pulled the goalie with 1:59 left to play. Oh, Landry with an opportunity, passed it off and unable to get it through. Long pass, shot down wide. 1:29 left to go in the power play. 1:40 left to go in the period. The score 4-2. The Osprey need 2. In on the forecheck is Hiscock. Hiscock, nice pass by Crosby. Cross ice pass. Osprey look to move in. Advantage on the power play. They can take the chances and shoot it down the net. No icing as they are on a PK. And here comes Sparks with some nice moves. 1:21 left to go. Sparks finds some skating room. He moves in. We know he's got a great shot and able to get it through. Here's Rowe at the point. Rowe looks to pass it back in to Crosby. Crosby looks to set things up. He's the quarterback in his power play. He's got Reardon in front and he's got Sparks sneaking in the back door. Golden opportunity for Sparks. Golden opportunity for Sparks. Shot down wide. 59 seconds. We've got 1 minute left to go in this third period of play. The score 4-2. Hiscock scores. Loose puck picked up. Open it, and he scores. 50.7 seconds left to go in the third period of play. The Growlers take a 5-2 lead. What's been a very exciting hockey game here on this Easter Sunday from the Danny Cleary Harbour Grace Community Center. This will do it. We're down 2 players. We lost Kenley in the third period, and we lost Pitcher in the first period. So a good game of hockey. I want to thank all the fans for coming out. Most of them starting to leave the building now. Still 36 seconds left to go in the power play. And 50 seconds left to go in the third period. Thank everybody for coming out on this Easter Sunday and supporting your Tripen Osprey and your Pinnacle Growlers. Best major midget hockey teams in Newfoundland and Labrador. First place finishers, the Growlers. Full credit for the win today and a big save to go back to the turning point. Crane in the second period had a chance to go in, and Ryan, the keeper, big save. Shot back in right now with 27 seconds left to go in the power play. 41.2 left to go in this third period of play. And the Growlers are going to take a 3-2 lead as they go to the home rink to try to wrap up this provincial hockey championship, major midget. Puck is on the board, shot back in. Seconds coming. Clock has not started. Clock has not started. Oh, here it goes. 37 seconds left to go. 20 seconds left to go in the penalty. Growlers behind their own net, content to clear off. It's Gossman's had a strong game for the Growlers today. Shot back in the center ice area, cross ice pass to Byrne. Byrne looks to move it up left wing. He'll shoot it in, gives it over to Fowler. Rideout stays inside. Fowler tries a nice little move with 16 seconds left to go. Teams are back at even strength. Some problems with the gate to get it open. Vitch is back on after serving a 4-minute. Right, Rideout in on the forecheck with Dawson. And folks, that's going to be the end of the game right here with 2 seconds left to go. So after teams are certainly even, and the Growlers pick up a big 5-2 victory here at the Danny Cleary Harbour Grace Community Center on this Easter Sunday day. Thank you for all the fans for coming out. This Don Coombs with David Sims. The Growlers went up quickly with a 4-0 lead. Thanks to the goal scoring of Landry, we came back 4-2. Late goal there by the Growlers on an open it makes it 5-2. So folks, thanks for having us over for the winter. We really enjoyed bringing you major midget hockey and certainly some opportunities for Growlers. Today a big win for them, and we see them shaking hands with the officials. Good sportsmanship shown. These two teams are even strength. Certainly game 1 won by the Growlers, game 2 won by your Osprey, game 3 in overtime won by the Growlers, game 4 in overtime won by your Osprey, and the game 5 full credit for a 5-2 win. Don Coombs, Dave Sims, we'll talk to you soon, and thanks for having us over for dinner. Enjoy your Easter.